next up is laser cutting our way into shipwrecks, out in the open waters, and getting us some more blueprints. And then the end of this session of recording, I'd like to either build the prawn suit, which is a lot more doable, or I'd like to build the Cyclops, or in a perfect world, both.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how long you foresee that taking.
It's a matter of the resources we encounter along the way. Don't clip, please. I would like to land on the platform, thank you. Anyway, we wasted so much time, it's daytime and it's not scary anymore.
Wow, daytime. Dunk, 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 dunk. Oh god.
So there are many wrecks we can explore with many different blueprints in them. The one I'm looking for right now is the animal habitat.
Mm-hmm.
So then we can finally get all those eggs that are in storage that I've been collecting throughout the game, put them in the tank and hatch them.
Okay.
And they're just in wrecks, and I believe, actually I know exactly where one is, but we need the prawn or the Cyclops to do it, because it's too deep for the sea moth. I also would like to find the, I can hear a Reaper, but I can't see a Reaper.
I can hear a Reaper, but I do not see
I hear dorks. I don't see dorks.
Is that are you Ed, Ed and Eddie?
Hmm? Yeah.
Okay.
Got a problem with my Ed, Ed and Eddie reference?
Yes.
No.
Tyler's loving it.
Is he?
I can only assume.
I can only assume. The idea that you're preemptively guessing what Tyler's gonna do in a video. Tyler, do something unexpected. See? Now you won't know.
Now for something completely different.
We need to talk about something funny.
Okay. I spy with
No,
my Subnautica
we're not
eye.
playing Subnautica Spy.
It's a lot
Tyler's
more
done enough.
interesting. It's true. Tyler has done enough.
We need
There's
to do
no
something
radio either.
Yeah. Actually, do you think Tyler's gonna put music in this game?
I wouldn't. It's already got like ambient music that comes in and out, so it'd be kind of tedious.
Yeah.
We already went in here, but I don't know if there's any laser cut points for me. Sorry.
God! The fucking fish hitting this, like just slapping the fucking vehicle.
They're dead.
It's great. Big fan.
I'm gonna go in here and see what's poppin'.
What's poppin'?
So Alex, what's something you've been watching recently?
Poppin'.
Something I've been watching recently?
Yeah.
I have been watching a person named Northern Lion. He's been streaming, well, he finished streaming recently Deadly Premonition 2.
Okay.
And that game is like The Room, in which I wouldn't want to watch it alone. And in video game terms, I wouldn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole, but watching someone else play it is the pinnacle of comedy. That game is a train wreck.
Yeah.
High capacity tank. Hell yeah. Acquired. Do I already have the modification station? I do. I said that already at the beginning, but I didn't know. Okay. Ow, I'm being electrocuted. So, that game is... But it got some patches, but before the patches, it was probably the saddest video game I've ever seen. Where, first of all, you play as a FBI agent Francis York Morgan, and the way to get around the world is you skateboard.
Okay.
Your car gets stolen off camera before the game starts, so this middle-aged man in a suit is skateboarding around a small Louisianan town.
Okay.
So it's a great premise so far. Doing that bit of the game, skateboarding around town, runs at about 10 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch.
Oh no.
It's probably the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It was nauseating. I loved it.
Sounds about right.
Sweary is a strange game director. His first game, Deadly Premonition 1, was a mess as well, but it like not so much in terms of performance, but more of what are you doing over here? This isn't your biome, bud.
Scan him.
Neither of you. I already scanned him. This is a fucking bone shark.
What's
he doing? What's he fucking doing over here? This ain't his
He's
fucking
hungry.
biome. Rude. Not his biome.
Alex is like angry about this fucking invasive shark species.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, big
I
save.
I hate when they go into other biomes. It blows up my expectations.
My expectations shattered. Can't fucking recover.
I'll never recover from this.
Oh yeah, I remember why I set this marker, or why I left this one on, because this is close to the location. It's in the mushroom biome, and I'm just waiting for it to pop
like
in the distance. Just like Minecraft. I wish it wasn't dark. It's a lot easier to see when it's not pitch fucking blackout, bro.
I wish it wasn't dark. It would be easier to see if there was not darkness.
Please turn on the sun. Stop having it be moon.
Thank you.
I'm looking for a there's a shipwreck in this biome, I believe. And it's just a matter of finding the motherfucker. Because it's just high up, because it's a huge tree, like one of these.
Yeah.
There's also apparently a very angry reaper around. Much like a prey fish, I'm going to dive into the reef to avoid him trying to get me.
Like a manta ray?
Like a manta ray. Or maybe some sort of clown fish.
Smoke's not here.
Some kind of clowned fish.
Like a clown fish. Anyway, to wrap it up on a bow, even though we got completely sidetracked, Deadly Premonition 2 is one of the greatest video games of our generation.
Sounds like it.
Sweary is a genius. The dialogue is the best thing about that game. Everything else can die.
Okay.
Just like the first game, the gameplay was absolutely jack shit, and then the dialogue was incredibly bizarre and charming at the same time.
Yeah. Interesting.
But other than that, I haven't been watching like any TV or anything.
Makes me think of, I was talking in the fan Discord, and someone's like, what are your favorite video games? And I, of course, did my John Cena Dating Simulator 2
Dating Simulator, the spiel.
And, like, the conversation continued, and I went back on it, and I was like, I might play John Cena Dating Simulator for the channel, and Jay and I are considering doing a recording of it together. And straight up, whoever it was, it might have been Vex, was like, wait, that's a real game? I thought it was a bit this whole time.
It was Vex.
Could you imagine thinking that John Cena Dating Simulator 2 wasn't real and not having that joy in your life? Or I couldn't.
I could. No, I could never.
Sorry.
Surely not.
Where'd you get your fucking submarine license?
I didn't.
You know what? It shows.
That's the trick.
What if I start calling you
Al?
Al?
There's humans on this planet. No, you won't. Not while I'm still alive. You won't.
Add when I write your eulogy, that's gonna be how I start it off.
Thank God the sun's coming back. Please let me see in front of me in the inky blackness of the deep.
Absolutely the fuck not.
It's just fucking deep ocean. Dude, where are the fucking horrible Neo worms shits that are in the ocean?
The what?
What are the names of those horrible tube worms that are like red and gross?
You've got me. I don't fucking know.
Hold on. Deep sea worm.
The bloodworms?
Monsters. No, not the bloodworms.
Are we talking about real life or Subnautica?
real life, real world.
Real life.
Oh,
they're just tube worms.
Lampreys?
No, they're just tube worms. They're worms in tubes. Giant tube worm is a it is a 7-foot, 20-inch worm monster that survives off of sunlight, hydrogen sulfide, and bacteria.
Why are they calling it a monster? It's just fucking hanging out.
It's a monster. Also, it is believed to grow for 170 to 250 years.
That makes sense. A lot of deep ocean things just live for a long amount of time.
They look so fucking disgusting. I'm looking at visuals of like tiny microscopic ones, and I'm just like, dude, your eyes are nipples.
Bro, do not judge them by our Western standards of beauty.
Yeah, don't do
Also,
that.
there's a whale-sized tubular
Where the fuck is the
worm.
sun, dude? I hate
They're
this.
called
Outer
giant
space.
pyrosomes.
But that's just a theory.
We found like a giant ocean worm, and it's like the size of a whale, and it's just kind of
And we just let that happen.
Pyrosomes may also be immortal. Thank God.
Cool.
Another thing, that's just like a lot of things in the ocean are just like, bro, I don't want to die. And God's like, yeah, that's fair.
Please, sir. May I see 5 feet in front of my fucking face? I'm just going in circles because I can't navigate like this. And I feel so worthless. Just give me my daylight back.
Updating our Patreon goals is I'm changing them to be a little more something else.
If you
I just said if we... Huh?
If you
As dawn approaches,
become a patron, I will.
the treasure has been
I
found.
will write a custom fan fiction for
Let's
you.
not
As
let's
soon
not
as
tell
dawn
them
broke,
that.
I
Unless you're
fucking
willing to
found it.
actually dedicate yourself to that.
Right now, like, since we only have one patron at this very moment, yeah, sure, why the fuck not?
We'll make like a $50 or $100 tier that's just like, we'll write a custom fan fiction for you.
I wouldn't even go that high. Like, if you're willing to pledge like $5 a month, I'll write a 1,000-page or 1,000-page. Fuck that. Absolutely not. 1,000-word fanfic of your choosing.
That's all I wanted.
I'd go at least 20, not 5. That means you have to write one for Jurian.
If Jurian wants me to write a fanfic,
Hold
specifically
on, let's
the FableFew, I'm not
We
doing.
make $5 patrons. Let's do it. Hold on.
I'm not doing that shit where I do any fandom. Absolutely not. I will write fucking crack fic for us specifically.
I was suggesting like,
Vile.
I was saying like, oh, I want to do like fiction, but only of the FableFew.
Yeah, no,
Vile.
I'm not doing. I'm not having someone send me
Foul.
some weird ass shit.
Hold on, but so we have Patreon tier 5, early
That's
access to
literally all I came
podcasts,
here
written
for.
credited videos, behind the scenes content. Aries will write a custom fan fiction featuring us.
That is literally all I came out here for, was the power cell charger. It took that long. Why must I suffer?
I will. At 10, I will narrate it for you.
Audible.
How about at 20 we will narrate that. We'll get everyone to voice act.
20 will fucking voice act.
Can one of you quickly Google how to get the vehicle modification station?
Vehicle modification station.
Blueprint.
Yeah. Okay. According to this, it is found Dunes Wreck, Grassy Plateaus Wreck, Northern Western Mushroom Forest Wreck, Sparse Reef Wreck. So it's just kind of found in wrecks. Just kind of in places.
Yeah, it's just hearing those made me unhappy. I don't want to go to the dunes. I hate the dunes. I was just at that mushroom wreck and I didn't see it, so I'm very upset. I forgot that that's also where it could spawn. That's annoying. Sparse Reef. Let's see what this has to say.
This is an automated distress signal from Life Pod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning. Life Pod has sunk beyond safe diving
location uploaded to PDA.
Limited time offer is a very,
Or
because I guess it is limited time, but, like,
Yeah.
depending on how long it takes us to get, to, like, 20 patrons.
Well, yeah. A limited time offer just kind of means it's not forever.
Yeah. It's more just commenting on how it's an interesting phrase.
Yeah.
rubies. Oh, Jesus.
Rubies, like in...
The lesbian?
Yeah, the lesbian.
There's a show that has a character named Ruby. I can't remember.
Ruby has a character
Steven's
named Ruby.
Universe.
Oh, right.
I think it's hilarious that the show's called Ruby, but it's an ensemble cast. The main character, Ruby, is not, like, the main character. It's this video that keeps appearing in my recommends where it's like, who's the actual main character of Ruby? It's like, it's an ensemble cast.
It's Ruby,
It's
but
an
it's not Ruby.
It's an ensemble cast. Specifically, Ruby, as in Ruby, Weiss, Blake, and Yang. I can't remember who I was showing it to, or I was like, So I was trying to convince the person to watch it, and they're like, well, what's it about? They're like, I assume the main character is Ruby. I'm like, yes, but also no.
Vex?
No, this was like years ago. Might have been my uncle, because we did like a watch party right before season 6 came out.
Anyway, this was the most important thing we picked up.
Oh, absolutely it is.
Hell yeah, it's a Gorg.
It's my new best friend.
Borg. My new best friend. It's my new best friend.
Kill you. It's my new best
It's my
friend.
underwater base. I'm gonna eat
It's gonna
18
be
lantern
mine.
fruits now.
I thought you were gonna say lantern, so I was gonna be okay
Drink
with
water, Alex. Lantern fruits
What
can't
do you-
hydrate you.
The water levels beg to differ, sweetie.
it. Sweaty.
They're not very good.
You're also right, I should eat bulbo tree sap.
Yes.
What the fuck are you two talking about?
You don't know bulbo tree? How
Or
about
lantern
Like
fruit?
it's like the real life one?
Bulbo
Is
trees?
there a real life bulbo
Oh,
tree?
there's something. Hold on, there's something.
So I need
Bulbo trees are specifically Subnautica.
I need resources.
I like
So I
people
can
on the
build
wiki being
farm.
like, I feel like the Bulbo tree should be nerfed. I'm like, you want the game to be less fun?
We need a... I've already passed it, probably. It's right there. Plasteel, which is a lot of titanium. Aerogel. Ooh.
Oh, we talked about aerogel last time we played.
Yeah.
I talked about how
I
it's
didn't
super cool and you
grab
can use
any.
it to waterproof yourself.
How about the Cyclops? Lubricant, enameled glass, lead, advanced wiring kit,
Plasteel.
plasteel ink. I can do that. That's easy.